Alrighty. Can't wait to do this one, guys. This is pretty much. Here, let me turn all the volume off. Holy crap, it was upload. It's pretty much one of the most anticipated games, if not the most anticipated game of 2023. Quite frankly, I feel the same way. Starfield. This has to be a slam dunk. Starfield's a new IP. We'll be getting down to it shortly. I wanted to start a little early. That way we can unfold things in the proper way. What up, Mr. Din? First in the compartment bay. Just gonna chill out for a moment and wait for the notifications. There's now 26 minutes total of Resident Evil 4 footage out there. You can check out all that footage on Evil Blitz. All clipped together very nicely. It's awesome. Of course, I'm going to check out this trailer first and foremost. See if that chat on the screen works. Too much Lewis? Hey, we'll talk about this. Remind me. There we go. There's a chat. What up, King? Refresh. And it works. You know what? I have a yes or no question tonight. There we go. You guys tell me. I'm gonna turn this all the way down. In fact, off. And now I'd like to take a deep gander at this. Which screen do I like better? This one's not bad. The third trailer for Resident Evil 4, I haven't gotten a chance to discuss this very deeply, but if you check out the shorts on either, YouTube, I'm trying to start TikTok. It's kind of lame, to be honest, but I'll get into it. What up, Money Ranger? I have no idea what that is, but I think Kenny Rogers is pretty cool, right? Either way, glad to have you here.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift. Christ. Like she did.
Temperance, child.
I've taken the
Wait. She said temperance child?
Temperance, child.
I can already tell this game's gonna be so freaking cool. You see that thing Lewis was holding? I want to take a look at that real quick. Doesn't that remind you of something from Resident Evil Village? I swear I remember an identical piece of tape over a very, very similar box. Am I mistaken? You know, I'm not a fan of Village. I think it's the worst Resident Evil to exist. I mean, at least in the main line of things. Really don't like it. In fact, my dislike has become, well, I kind of hate it. I think it sucks so bad. I hope there's no influence, really, broadcast from that game to this. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Maybe visuals, I suppose, because I like the visuals of Village, but everything else is bad game. I wonder, though. I am looking at this and thinking, You know what Ryan said here in chat? Thanks for being a member. Too much Lewis in the remake. Here, I'm going to unpin that because we're getting to that right now. I think this trailer right here, specifically the third trailer for Resident Evil 3, is showing off that they know how to program more than one character at a time. Like Lewis, Ashley, maybe even Ada at some point could come into the mix of things and be properly programmed. You know what? This leads me further into the belief that Resident Evil 5 is a clear potential next step in the course of Capcom creation. I mean, it's going to make sense now because that game was mainly, to me at least, a co-op experience, best experienced via co-op. Of course, I didn't always have a companion to play with, but when I did, my god, Resident Evil 5 knocks it out of the park in that regard. Even if, even if Redfield is punching boulders and such, I mean, come on. It's still a good game, it's just, it leans out of Resident Evil, the norm. It goes further along the timeline of what Resident Evil 4 is, and the further you get with that, it is strange. But I think they're showing off more Lewis in this trailer in particular, because they want you to know that this game is well programmed. The AI is not going to be a clown show, like so many other times. And in fact, I think this is going to be more of a Resident Evil 4 game than Resident Evil 4 was. To make that make sense, this is going to do more than supplement the original material. I'd say this replaces it. This is how it should have been anyway. Because remember when Lewis in the castle was like about to give Leon this antidote or something? He like comes in and he's like, oh, I forgot it. And just walks off. I think he was supposed to be in the game more, but they just couldn't program that. That was on GameCube. And the restrictions, via technology on that, it's like, I understand. That's hard to create on, frankly, a tiny disc. 2 tiny discs. That was such a fantastic game, but limitations, GameCube, come on now. So I'm going to say, in my mind, there is not too much Lewis. I want to examine something here real quick. I know you guys don't like pausing and unpausing, but we get down to the details here. If you want to go watch the trailer just real quick, it's 2 minutes and 26 seconds long, but I want to look at specifics here. It's Dillon in the details, not Dillon in the general. You know what I'm saying? There's something here specifically. When Leon is shooting that chainsaw lady, you see right here, actually, in this frame exactly. When you shoot enemies, I'm hoping that your bullets, like, go through their body, right? Like, it looks like he shot her mid-torso to lower torso, and the bullet went through. She turns around with the chainsaw when she's swinging it at you, and it looks like the bullet went straight through her, which would be, like, a cool, fine detail. The shooting in Resident Evil, I'm not going to say it's bad or, like, amazing. I just think it could use an upgrade. And I think this is an upgrade. I think everything I've seen with the Resident Evil 4 remake thus far is literally nothing but good. A step in the right direction every step of the way. Anyway. I don't think Mercenaries mode will be included for day one. It's probably DLC. Well, I'm certain it's... Well, I am almost certain it's not going to be paid DLC. You know what I'm saying? Almost certain it's not going to be paid DLC. Not included day one. I am curious about that, what you mean by that. Like, as in a patch? Here, was my face cut off? Here, you know what? Here, come here, guys. Jesus. You gotta let me know if the production is bad. Yeah, I think my face was cut off of the camera. You guys gotta let me know if shit looks bad. I trust you. Krauser returns, of course. Something I was told wasn't going to happen from many creators on YouTube and within the industry, you know, rubbing the shoulders of the right people. I heard Krauser wasn't going to be in this game because, well, I didn't really get a reason. Part of it was the QuickTime thing. They were going to take out QuickTime events, and they did, for the most part. It seems like there's parrying, and there's, like, stopping him from stabbing you. There's still, like, the button mashing or whatever. But it's limited. Limited. And actually, you know what? Look at this UI. Now that I think about it, shit. All the weapons return. This looks like the mine launcher. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the mine launcher. Yeah, attach mine. So it looks like you can shoot... I don't know. I don't think I like the look of the mine launcher. It looks like a crossbow. Not good. Let's see. 2, 4, 6 equipable weapon slots, and then it looks like 2 healing slots. Or utility. Fascinating. I know Ashley no longer has a health bar, so that's good. That shit's annoying. Man, there's some total liars about this game. People who say it looks bad, they are huffing the stuff. I mean, look at Ashley. She looks perfect. Yeah, they show more of your companions in this trailer. Even Chopper Mike. They're showing off Chopper Mike. That shit's cool. In this sequence, I don't remember... It was way different, I feel like. It wasn't all fast-paced. Look at this, though. I'm pretty sure... This made me super excited. I'm pretty sure this is what I was thinking. The boss fight, man. The one we deserve. I think this is it. Where you're on, like, a platform that almost detaches. Or, well, it does detach. But you're fighting, like, this scorpion with this questionable face. At least that's how I feel about the creature. It was some BOW, of course, but... This was one of my favorite fights, but I feel like it was so short-lasted. I need to know that creature's off the face of the earth, okay? I know it fell down the well or whatever this is, some ancient pit that just leads to nothing. I think this is it. I think this is... might be where you fight it. But I'm hoping that battle is intact, just enhanced. God, I hope it is. Everything so far is pleasing, and that is fascinating to me. I mean, damn. Not often do they get the remakes, like, perfectly right, but I think this one is perfect. I'll probably go through this video, like, 15 times. There's a lot to chew on. And I wanted to do it in a live stream format, as well as a video. Of course, a video, we can't make that, like, an hour long. By the way... My one complaint that I will never let up on is Ada Wong. The changing of her voice is really screwed up to me. And actually, I don't know if she looks that good now that she's just paused. It kind of looks like a PS2 model. I wonder if they changed the history. The way he said it. This time it has to be different. Does that mean he's lost something before? Because I feel like Resident Evil 2 was a pure W. He got out. I mean... I don't know. There's a lot to be discussed here. And I don't know who to discuss it with other than you guys, so... What up, Rias? Dillon, are you hyped for the RE4 remake? Psh, dude. It's like the #1 thing I'm hyped for. More More than Starfield at this point. Like, I have kind of lost faith in Starfield. If they don't start talking more... Okay, there was a rumor on a June release. That's not going to happen. If it does, I'll be shocked. But Xbox is supposedly gearing up for some show. I don't care. You know what? Taking too long, too much time in the oven. That cake's going to come out burnt. But this right here is worth paying for day one. I don't even think it's a full 70. It's not next generation price, I believe. I don't think I have to pay $70 for this game. I'll have to take another look, but I do want to own this on PlayStation 5. Because I'd rather start building my library in that direction than, 50 Resident Evil games on my Xbox. Like, come on. I don't know. Maybe it'll feel nicer. Did you enjoy the RE2 remake? I didn't enjoy it too much at the time, but then I started stepping away, looking at it from a different angle. I mean, it's got details, things that are wrong with it forever. Things that are wrong with that game forever. You can't shoot through the glass. You've got a lot of factors that make it very super linear and sad. The original Resident Evil 2 knocks it unconscious onto the floor. But Resident Evil 2 Remake as a game itself, I have no problem with. Other than the music is depressingly bad. It's atrocious. A nightmare. It's horrendous, and take it away. They did so bad on the music, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I think even Resident Evil 3 might have gotten the music proper compared to that shit show. Oh my. Is there like a ending to this? Oh yeah. Might as well end it. Mercenaries mode, supposedly people think it's not coming day one, but I don't see any reason why not. Special demo coming soon. In other words, limited time as in... Man, I think I had a dream about this. Limited time though, for sure. Like 1 hour, 2 hours maybe. Oh, that's a fine amount of time for me. I'll play it on every console until it is out of time. Can't wait. What happened to Precious voice actor for Ada? Let me tell you, Ryan. They didn't call her. They just straight up ghosted her. They didn't give her a call back. And you know what? I don't know if I can stop myself from talking about this. I'm pretty sure they changed actors because of... And I don't know. I don't know if I should... It's something I can't say, I'm not sure if it's something, I want to get canceled. They changed Ada Wong from this actress to that actress because I think of appearance. I don't know. Even though the voice has nothing to do with the appearance. It sucks, but whatever. It's something I can't really say. I don't know. I'll have to find out another channel that says it, and maybe I'll say it if they say it. But the truth of the matter is, they changed her for nothing. They didn't give the original Ada Wong a callback. From Resident Evil 2, that is. Which I thought she was perfect. I thought she was the perfect Ada Wong. What up, Joe Biden? Here, I can't really see chat, and honestly, that's not too perturbing on there. Let me... Yo, Elsa! Elsa, I believe the demo is called Special because it is limited time. Limited time. Typically with Resident Evil demos, they will give you a very limited amount of time. Anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours, but most of the experience I've had is less than 2 hours. But Special demo, it could include... You know what? Looking at the screen, maybe there is a message here. Maybe the message is we'll get to play a little bit of Leon's campaign and a little bit of Ashley's. I don't know. Like, look at that. The imagery on the screen might be telling us a story. But Special. Oh. Any demo from Capcom is special to me. I like when games release demos. I remember back in the day, there were just tons. We would get a demo for every game, and you basically get to play a chunk of it before it was released. I'm gonna go back through this and see if there's some detail I can chew on here as well. Hey, I have a question about this location. Is this the swamp? Or is this the caves? I can't see. That's... whatever it is, scary as hell. Here, I'll give us some audio.
Temperance, child.
Ashley's perfect. I'll never not say that. Damn. Castle looks perfect. Explosions look amazing. Lewis, super hot. Look at that shit though, man. You guys see the fucking explosion coming out of that shotgun barrel? My god. This is like... I think Capcom is getting better with projectile weaponry in games. Like, I thought Resident Evil 2 was great. I thought Resident Evil 3, as far as shooting, it's not bad. It's good. You know, it's even further a step in the right direction. This looks even better. Your weapons look super weighty. Like, I want to see this kind of like slow-mo if I can. Half slow-mo, 50% speed. Oh, we don't need the audio though. I hope that's like... yeah, it really does look weighty as hell. Animations might be a little... not bad. Not bad. Let's get back up to speed. Everything looks better, is what I'm saying. It's kind of unheard of. I guess, I don't know, after the Dead Space remake, it's like... maybe it's possible for remakes to be better. Because honestly, I don't think I'll ever return to the Dead Space original. Remake is just, period, better. I mean, they're the same game, pretty much, but why would you go back? That's the thing, actually. You know what? It makes sense. Resident Evil 2 to me, I could go back to 1998 RE2. Any day of the week. Any day. But, honestly, I don't know if I really want to return to RE2 Remake. It's just kind of boring. I mean, it didn't have the multiple scenarios. I feel like playing the game twice through was possible back in the day, and now it's like kind of a slog. It's, playing through the game twice just feels like, I don't know, you're making all the same moves, really. The scenarios aren't not different. And I mean, look at Leon. Literally perfect. He doesn't look like a baby face anymore like he did in RE2 Remake. Or let's just watch it all the way through. I'll stop being an ass.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
This is kind of fun. Ahead.
You're kidding. Yes, the time has come. Like I told you,
That fight looks insane. All of them do.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
R3 to evade, playing this on the PlayStation 5.
Exalt all, Leon, and let it be so. This time, it has to be different.
If I can ignore Ada Wong,
Well, now,
this will be perfect.
to cause some mayhem.
God, Mercenaries is going to be the gnarliest I have ever seen it. Imagine. I mean, really. Yeah, so far there's 26 minutes of this footage out there. Gonna smash that like button because I like this. There are only 415,000 people subscribed to Resident Evil. That doesn't I think YouTube subscribers are fake. How come some people have like 2.1 million and they don't really draw in much? I think something is fake about the internet, man. I'm starting to question things. Let's not. Freaking out, man. Anyway, I think it's a surefire, literal guarantee win. Cyberpunk, Saints Row. What about him? Assassin's Creed Unity. God, you're bringing up some gnarly turds. What about him? Not finished day one? I mean, I haven't seen a game in a while that was finished day one. All these patches too, man, I swear. Atomic Heart was busted the next day. I swear. You guys even watched. And the chat on the screen is... There we go. That's more like it. What up, Patrick? Problem with the RE2 remake is they didn't have the balls to hide Mr. X behind Scenario B. Well, you know, I think the stalker thing, it can work like, what do you call it? What do you even call that? A stalker, I don't know. Resident Evil, it can work. But I think part of what they did wrong with all of that is that, yeah, the scenario A and B are not there. And I feel like the presence of these creatures, these BOWs, was more... It was like each experience was its own, is the best way I can think to describe it. Scenario A, Scenario B, it's like I didn't really know the difference between Mr. X and... Well, I just called him the Tyrant at the time, but obviously it's not the Tyrant. Birkin. Didn't know what to call him back then. I just called him, like, a Tyrant or whatever. But my God, I feel like half of the experience is lost, especially that, like, final ending in Resident Evil 2 original. There is, like, you have to beat the game 3 times, at least, to get the final ending. Actually, maybe you have to beat it 5 times. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. All of this crap to me with, you know, Village, RE-verse, I mean, those are official titles. They have to be acknowledged. That can go away. As long as they keep supplying this and not, like, RE3 half-baked Stalker Nemesis. Oh, God, that was the worst. Nemesis is the worst. They've never done a lower... more standard procedure job than that. Super cringe. I look at the RE4... I look at RE4 as the downfall of the franchise. That's pretty hilarious. Guys. That's pretty hilarious. Because I think the numbers are literally the most selling Resident Evil ever. Okay? Sales don't dictate quality, but my God. You kind of gotta... you gotta accept it. It's on every console for a reason. It's been pumped out so many times. I mean, you gotta just accept it. Just start accepting it. Resident Evil 4, for whatever it is on tip-top. You can't really turn away from it. Might check out all 26 minutes of the footage and just... I don't know. I'm kind of hyped for this game, and I hope other people are too. People saying this is the downfall of Resident Evil is hilarious. Keep saying that, because that's cringe. Mega cringe. And I think cringe is pretty funny. Let me do some clicking on some other things. What are you guys posting? Here, I'll look down at chat and question some things. Let me just, like, turn this to something that makes sense. I think this guy's got bad audio or something. Just gonna play some music. This guy's got, like, the audio fucked up. But the footage is what counts. What up, Photon Bread? Yo, man, people are saying the downfall of Resident Evil is Resident Evil 4. And I said, huh. I mean, deploy the clown makeup, I guess. To me, this is the #1 game of 2023. How do you guarantee a W more than this? I disagree on Nemesis as the worst. Lady D. Well, Patrick, let me be clear. Resident Evil Village doesn't exist to me. It fucking sucks that bad. I hate it. Change the title, because that is not Resident Evil. It's not even close. The Ancient Oracle. Sam, I am. Sam, I am. Could you possibly imagine? Yo, Prisoner, what are you posting, man? I'm talking to you. What are you posting? I haven't seen anything I dislike. I'll let you guys know when I do. I mean, it's just Ada Wong for me. The voice changed. That's trash. One of my favorite characters. Yo, Michael Philo! In the house. RE4 won't be the downfall. RE4 will hopefully get the series back on track. That's exactly what I'm saying. They are invoking more horror into this. The horror is coming back. Because the fantasy, that's all I felt with Village. I felt a ton of fantasy. Especially when the DLC came out. What the hell even was it? Shadows of Rose. Be honest with you, I didn't dislike it. But it's not Resident Evil. Maybe that's why people like it. Because it's so far-fetched and out there. God, Leon looks perfect. I mean, he upgraded. Hunnigan. I definitely want to see more. Definitely. What you mean? I didn't post anything. Sure you didn't. Gaming takes on Twitter are trash. About to unfollow everything. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. 100% Photon. What kind of opinion did you see recently? I mean, I'm sure you've seen tons, but shit. To get that reaction, man. Whew, must have been some slop. The Ancient Oracle. A member for 21 months. We appreciate the Gamer Queen with her thinking cap on. Thank you so much, Ancient Oracle. No, you're breathtaking. Yo, Midnight Shep. You know, man, I know we talk Starfield a lot being most anticipated game, but I backed away from that. I mean, people change. I've changed. I'm waiting for the news, and it never comes. I'm a member of the mailing list, Andromeda, or whatever it is, whatever they call it. It's like they should be deploying more footage of that game, saying more, but I'm just worried. I am terrified that it is in a bad spot. What's next on the playlist? Yeah, might as well. Damn. I'm gonna look at everything up close. Hopefully they give us some peacetime so I can play around. Yeah, that's a little gnarly, isn't it? I don't believe something here, though. Leon literally... Do you guys think he's really gonna say this? Bill me for the repairs later? Like, I'm not saying I dislike the line. I mean, I don't, but... I don't like it, but... Is he going to shoot that and then say that? I don't know. It's hard to believe some things sometimes. Will they be seamless? That looked amazing. Seamless. Oh, I love Beethoven and like gory games. I don't know. Or, you know, TV, movies. Something about classical and I don't know. Evil imagery. Look at this, man. He bumped into the lady. He bumped into her. I love that. There's like physics. There's freeform physics, kind of. I want to see every death animation, too. I want to see it all. Oh my god, there was like 15 of them. Jesus. This will probably be like the end of the village. Once the bell rings or something. Holy shit. I mean, I've seen this several times, but there's a massive flow to it. Shout out to Evil Blitz. He's got 44,000 subs. Get him to 50,000. Evil Blitz. Frank Caves in the house. How's it going, man? I've been missing the early morning streams and I'm like cringing at myself. Dylan, why do you not stay awake longer? My poor little eyes. My tired little eyes. God, I need to make a video where I defend the rain. The rain looks good to me, okay? It's good to me. Brand new series from Dillon In The Details. Inspired by Michael Philo. Philo in the house. It's good to me. God, Hunnigan looks good. Everything looks so fucking good. My eyes. I'm about to tear down this green screen, man. Yo, Inverted!
Inverted Access donated 10 Australian dollars through Super Chat. Supporting the show in a way that makes sense. Sending mega awesome super positive vibes out to all you breathtaking people, and just remember Jeffrey Epstein didn't off himself. Bear, 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 bear.
It's the truth!
Bear, 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 men holding hands, 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 men holding hands.
Inverted axis. Yo, thanks, man. That's huge. Coming through with the bears and the men holding hands. And the truth! Appreciate that, man. I hope this is real. I hope there's stealth to the game. Because I did not feel it in Shadows of Rose. I mean, it was there, but it's like fake. This kind of looks like it's got a sandboxy thought process to it. Like you're coming back from... Where are you coming back from in this point? Holy shit. There's like 15 of them. I like it when there's like a dozen enemies at once coming at you. I'm more about quantity over deadliness. But these bastards look deadly. Wrench me, wrench me. Hey, why don't you go get your fucking shine box? How about that, huh? Shine up my shoes real nice. Feels more like Vampire. What up, beer man? This was supposed to be darker remake, yet Capcom just made it more cringe instead. What do you mean, Ryan? What's cringe? What about it? I gotta know, man. I'm looking for all the real, you know... People say, you know, people sometimes say I control my chat like I'm shutting down opinions. I want to hear all of it. Bring it out. You know, bring it out. Your fieriest opinion about this game. If something sucks, let me check it out. Yeah, inverted. Beethoven just does it. I mean, how old is Beethoven music? Like, unbelievably long time ago. Let's not play this one. It's too heavy. See what this one's all about. We might bust out some electro or something. I'm not really feeling this music over here. Now that Beethoven's over, it's sad. What is this? Yeah, I think something is wrong with this audio on this video. It's all of it, but I don't know. I don't know. My take on all of this is that it all looks perfect. I've been waiting to see something wrong, and honestly, I just have not. It doesn't exist. Ada Wong. That's it. But that's, like, very little of the game. This isn't like... Okay, if they got it wrong on Resident Evil 2, that would have been one thing. But they didn't. Let's bust out some, something dark. Since this is a dark, cold night. Carl, Casey, something or other. Here, let's get some absinthe and some ooh. My PC is broken. my PC is broken. That's okay, we'll fix it. I don't think I've heard this. Please don't be too loud. My God, my PC must be approaching maximum heat. It's freaking me out a little bit. Yo, what up, Andre? What up, RE4 is trash? You want your opinion schooled? Step into the compartment bay. That's what I call my live streaming space. What up, Frank Hayes with the 69 critically assess the mechanics. The merchant's voice versus the original. I'll definitely look closer. But the thing is, they changed it on purpose. It didn't make sense that he had more of an Australian tone. Now it's more like... it's a little different. And I accept it. People have a problem with Krauser's voice, though, and that's something I definitely like to go over. I mean, I'll go over all of it. Look at this weather, though. Holy shit, man. This part's gonna be evil. Like, look at the fucking wind. They nerfed Ashley? No, they did not. They made her better. What, you want super cringe the whole time? Leon! Let me jump in this trash can for you, Leon! I can do a much better Ashley voice, but I don't feel like it right now. I can do an amazing Ashley voice. I have become addicted to... I don't know what that is, man. I hope you're not too deep into the rabbit hole. What happened to Vision? Totally banned. 100% banned. I don't allow fake opinions anymore, man. If you're just gonna, like, hate on me, tell me everything I do sucks, everything sucks, I don't ever want the opinion to come back. It's a fake charade. It's literally just hate everything, look at me. No more attention. We're doing things differently around here. It's going in the right direction. I'm doing things differently around here. I hope that's okay with you guys. You guys have a say, but I'm really just done with, like, fake opinions. I don't do fake opinions anymore. I don't tolerate it. Fake opinions. You know what I'm saying? Just can't help it. We need to clean the fake opinions, man. I need it. Like, if you guys are just here to, like, chill and troll or whatever, that's fine. But if everything I ever show you sucks to you, then there's nothing I can do. We must ask you to leave immediately, as to not distract the audience or me. What up, cool guy? Dutch! Mid Frank. What do you guys are mean. They removed her ballistics? Man, watch your lips. Removed her ballistics. I'm not talking. Man, this computer thinks I'm talking to it, but I'm not. They did not remove her ballistics. They gave her a larger coat. Okay? So if that's what you mean... Now, I think you're talking about Lewis, aren't you? You're talking about the Lewis line. Oh, this game is woke. They took away the line where he talks about her breasts. It's like... It's a different game. If you want that, it's intact in the original format. They've never taken it out. Maybe on VR they did. I can't remember. Cannot remember. But if that's your jazz, you've got the original forever. You know what? Cry harder. They removed her ballistics. They removed Ashley's ballistics. I don't like the game. But you watch your lips. There he is. There he is.
Cool Guy donated $2 through Super Chat. All of my opinions are real. Believe me.
I believe you. A little bit. I believe in you. Cool guy. Over here, stranger. I think the original guy laughs more. I think that's the reality. Like, Here, I wanna hear if he's got the audio for this one. Let me just turn that music to something else. That's scary. I'm getting scared.
Over here, stranger.
It sounds edited. I think it's fake. I think this voice is fake. Sometimes they just do like a, you know, a quick cut of the lines to fit the scene as fast as possible. Look at me, I've got real opinions on the internet. Yeah, I hope. But yeah.
Over here, stranger.
Over here, stranger. That's very hard to do. That's like I like it, but it sounds a little off. Like, as in edited. It sounds like it's edited.
Over here, stranger.
Of course.
Over here, stranger. That's just... I gotta... I bet that guy has fun with that job. That's the merchant from RE Village, I believe, as well.
Can't forget the merchant.
No. Over here, stranger. There's a lot of grit to that. There's a lot of juice to that. Hold on. I want to look at the knife. Let's just chill out for a second. I feel like I'm talking myself to death. This is an interactive stream. Saying something is in the original, and you can always go back, is a bad viewpoint. I want a new RE4 with amazing graphics and ballistics. You want all the lines intact from the original? You don't understand. They've already stated that Resident Evil 2 was a reimagining. Resident Evil 3 was a reimagining. This is a reimagining. I call it remake because that's the easiest way to say it. That's the most well-known way to say it. Algorithmically, that's why I say it. Remake. It's a reimagining. It's a different game. You gotta accept it right now. Different game. You've always got the original. You always have it. It's intact. It's not censored. They didn't take it away. Baby. Cool guy. Frank is a subscriber. He's a subscriber. What up, John? People want you to make them feel special. Your fans are becoming like the cable guy. Pardon me? It's alarming. When will I play Mass Effect Andromeda? I'd rather throw myself against the wall. I'd rather sit here with nothing on the screen and just talk to you guys. Mass Effect Andromeda is shit on the bottom of the fucking boot. It's a heathen from hell that deserves to be pushed down farther. Fuck that product. It sucks. I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't do anything with it. Wouldn't even laugh at it. It sucks. But if you want me to play a good Mass Effect, sure. I'd rather literally fall down. There's a rumor the Resident Evil 4 Mercenary mode will have co-op. Do you think this will be likely, Dillon, says 7th. Thank you for the question. Yes. I believe this is the start of returning to co-op with Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil 5 needs co-op. Period. That's what made it most famous, I believe. And I think showing off the combat with Lewis in the third trailer for Resident Evil 4 Remake, reimagining, whatever you identify it as. Let's just face it. the next logical step would be Resident Evil 5. If this is as successful as I think it's going to be, which I think this is going to be insanely successful. I think this game is going to rival the original in success. But the thing is, I think there are more consoles. I don't know. I don't know. Will this stand the test of time just like that? We'll have to see. But I hope it does just as well. Because I think this is going to be proper. You can play this a day early on Xbox. Fuck. That's bad news, Ryan. That's horrible news, Ryan. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Damn. Damn it. That's fucking unfortunate as fuck. Because I wanted to buy this on PlayStation 5. Fuck. But now we're gonna have to... I mean, we can't wait. We can't be second in line to serve up Resident Evil 4. Damn it. Yeah, I know about the time zone stuff. What's so funny in this chat? Am I gonna have to do something? RE3 is a re-rush. RE4 is a re-milk, says Joe Biden. Huh. If RE5 gets a remake, I hope they at least make it into actual horror game. That's the tough part. Resident Evil 5 takes place in a lot of daylight. Shit. It would be tough, I must say. That is a mighty hard thing to do. They can't. I don't know what to tell you, but I don't think they can. Like, the way you want it, I don't think it's possible. Unless they rely on, like, torches for light or something. Because it'll just be Resident Evil 4 Part 2. That's why RE5 was so different, because they wanted, they didn't want the same thing twice exactly, but the same formula, mechanics, yes, exactly the same. And it's a good game, I don't want to knock it, but lesser of my favorites. Frank Caves. And Leon says, Major Krauser? I think he says Agent Krauser. He says Major? I thought he said Agent. I'm laughing about something I forgot. What up, Doc Hino? Hope you're doing well, man. Laughing about something you forgot. It's okay. I was gonna look at this knife and I forgot all about it. I started talking to you guys. A combat knife with high versatility. What is that triangle over there on the right? What is that? Is that like how much damage it does in which direction? I don't understand. Compare weapons. After upgrade, before upgrade. Not much to see here. Durability, repair. What if you don't repair the knife? You have to buy a new one every time? Damn. You guys know what's gonna happen, right? In the next week or so, maybe. I bet we'll get a demo for this game next week or so. 7 days to 10 days, maybe. I can see it coming now. It's not too far off. They are not milking this product. I mean, everything's milking the product then. Keeping it real is hard to find these days. Yeah, Patrick, I just, I mean, it's Resident Evil. It's important to me. I gotta stay real. You gotta be real if something's important. This could be the changing tide here. Or it could be the worst possible thing yet. I don't think it will be. Like I said, everything I see here is intact. Oh, but they removed the ballistics line. Dialogue isn't always like, uh-oh. 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 We better calm down for a second. My PC is exploding. Better calm down for a second. That looked scary. Let's just chill. Your thoughts on the Spanish intro music from the OG? You know, I don't know. I don't know if I've heard the intro music to this one yet. I do like this though. The exploding logo. If they remake RE5, they could bring back Wesker. I mean, I think they're leaning toward bringing back Wesker. I think that's what's happening. I think his voice is in this game. There's a voice actor who was in, which one was it? Was it Dead by Daylight, I believe? Something like that. One of the previous Weskers is in this game voicing Wesker. And I don't... What the hell happened? Everything went dark for a second. The hell happened? Jeez Louise. I don't know what just happened. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Either way. I've heard Wesker will be. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to anything being forced. I don't want anything like forced to happen to this game. Like, if they're trying to go super hard in that direction, like, to get to Resident Evil 6, then screw it. That was weird. Thanks for letting me know, Joe Biden. It was weird. Might have to invest in a new PC. Don't want too many of those problems. I just don't know what I would upgrade to. Leon is perfect again, though, isn't he? I don't know, there's a lot to be said here, truly. I'll try to talk at your guys' rate. I don't want to talk your heads off and just, you know, non-stop go down the rabbit hole. Evil Blitz, though, great guy. He's got a community over there, too. Great guy. 44,000 subs, 50,000 sounds more like it. Shit, 100,000. Either way, we'll see.
Matthew Flaherty donated $1.99 through Super Chat. RE4 looks amazing. People who don't agree are cigarette, 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 cigarette.
Smoking something. Yes, they are. My God, Matthew. Thanks for the Super Chat. There's this community of people out there. And no, I'm not talking about, you know, too specific, but there's a broad general community out there that wants to hate. They want to drag down what they know looks good, or at least presentable. I have heard many arguments that this looks terrible. All of those people are fake fans to me, because they didn't say anything about what is so wrong with it. Liars, clickbaiters, sad people with sad lives, cringing away at reality. Guess what? That ain't me. I tell it like it is, and this looks fucking breathtaking. And I've had bad terms with Capcom. I got banned. I got kicked out of the ambassador program or whatever. I think that's what it was. Ambassador. Yeah. I was a Capcom ambassador, and they would send me emails and like early updates and shit. It never mattered, truly. It never really did too much for me. But they did kick me out. Here, I want to change tracks. This is kind of snoozy. But no, seriously. I don't have a problem with Capcom. And I'm ready to buy this product. It might be the perfect step in the way that we need. I don't think they did Resident Evil 3 right. It's terrible. Well, I mean, not terrible. It's just... it's a downgrade from 2. Like, if you're a big fan of Resident Evil 2 reimagined, you go from that to Resident Evil 3, you'll notice the lack of gore. You'll notice you can beat the game in like 2 hours and 50-something minutes. Pretty easily. I don't know. Another thing is reused assets. I don't see too many going on here, but after all, I think this is Unreal Engine 5, and not the RE engine like the last few games were. Remake 7 instead. What? Steve Ogg? Steve Ogg? Hell yeah! Dude, who's saying Steve Ogg in here? He's the man. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right. That would be cool for RE7, but I think he was busy. He was probably very busy. Dude, Stephen Ogg is a great actor. I've never seen him not perform well. Silent Hill 2 remake. What up, hard body? Nah, man. It's coming from Bloober, so let's keep it realistic with Silent Hill 2. Like, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we'll watch something on it here in a bit, because I'm almost feeling like, you know, the flow of information isn't coming through as quickly as I'd like. If you guys have something to say on the Resident Evil remake, it's a highly interactive stream, I'd like you to say it. Speak your mind. I don't mind at all. If you think it sucks, let's talk about it. If you see something that's shit, say it. If it looks like a perfect diamond, what looks best to you? I really like that they're bringing everything back, all the weaponry. Basically all the enemy types, I didn't see anything missing. Give us an Outbreak remake? Yeah, I'll take that any day. But I gotta say, Hardbody, as far as Silent Hill 2, it's coming from Bloober. Gotta keep your expectations realistic in that, but I am looking forward to it big time, and I'm worried that it's too big of a game for them. The games I've played from Bloober, on a mechanical level, did not impress me. The mechanics were terrible. Like, Layers of Fear 2 is the worst, most useless game to me. Gutter trash. And they charge money for that. But then again, I really loved Observer. I think that's what it's called. Observer System Redux. Yo, I gotta say, man. That's a great fucking game. But it's limited in terms of mechanics. What can we expect? Hey, Matthew, coming through. Heavy.
Matthew Flaherty donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Looks way better than Village and craps on Remake 3. Good job Capcom, keep up the good work, hopefully they keep the length long.
Yeah, that's one thing I've heard called into question, the length of it. But I think they did the same thing that EA Motive did with the Dead Space remake that was just released not too long ago. They've added extra portions into this game, like, I know there's some treasures on a treasure map hidden behind a paywall, but there are now side quests within this game where it's like, hey, go find this for this guy and, you know, bring this back to the merchant and investigate what's going on at this location. I think there will be enough meat on that bone to have exactly as much as the original. Maybe even then some, now that I think about it. Because Dead Space to me was longer than the original, but it still had everything in it. Dead Space, you could seamlessly go back to the locations and, like, gather more, supplies. I hope so. I hope so, Matthew. I know Capcom in the past has done bad things. I mean, I don't want to say, like, bad things, but they have done wrong for the fans of the Resident Evil community, fandom, the genre itself. I think RE-verse is horrible. One of the worst things I've ever played. And that's the only reason I bought Village, was to play that game. And it comes out in that condition? It is gone. I don't think there's one person on the planet playing that game now. As long as we stay away from that territory, I'll tell you what. We'll be fine. And this is a step in the right direction because I think Resident Evil 4 is a game that has aged incredibly well, but it is aging. I don't want to play RE4 ever again, to be honest with you. Maybe on the channel once before this gets there, you know, just for old time's sake, just to refresh myself and know every in and out, every corridor and cranny. Gotta think how to approach this in the best way in a reviewer standpoint. It's all about the details, man. Young Yeah, Shield Village. Oh, a 9 out of fucking 10? Oh my god. Dude, I know huge YouTubers that didn't shill it that hard. A 9 out of 10? He must be paid. Well, I mean, he is paid. Cyberpunk, remember that? I don't know if he's paid that much anymore. I think, isn't Young Yeah and Alana Pierce, don't they both work at Santa Monica or something? Maybe not. Maybe Young Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. I just don't trust his opinion. What up, Keenan? Hopium Gardener. No, Dylan, we all know you're looking forward to Wolong Fallen Dynasty. More like Toilet Paper Flush. God, that game is a 0 out of 10 to me. I'm sorry, but it is the worst game I have played this year. It's not scoring bad, but the whole game gets a 0 from me, not because it doesn't perform. It performed just fine. It is tasteless, it is non-existent. Team Ninja did wrong. I wouldn't buy that for $1. It'd have to be 99 cents. That's a 99-cent video game, and I'm making a video on it. I'm gonna wreck it. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, get out of my face. Sorry, I literally can't help myself. That's a 0 for me. Normally a 0 means the game didn't even play. There wasn't even anything on the screen. But this game was nothing but pain. I didn't experience 1 second of goodness. Infinite pain. In other words, hell. Wolong Fallen Dynasty didn't just die. It's burning. And I do not apologize. Oh, Matthew in the house.
Matthew
Thanks.
Flaherty donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Already pre-ordered, can't wait. Graphics, 100. I'm glad it's not like Remake 3. I speedrun the game in 45 minutes. Can't wait for this. Can't wait for El Gigante.
El Gigante. Oh, I can't wait to fight Chief Mendez. That was my favorite fight from the original. Like, I hope the barn kind of expands a little bit. Like, it explodes, falls apart. Whatever they do, I trust them. You know, I trust them now. My god, the graphics look so amazing. And the shooting itself, actually, the gameplay. This is what I latch onto most, is authenticity. Realism. I want to see weight when Leon's holding the gun or using some stance or utensil or object in the environment. And I see that here very deeply. Obviously, the game was developed on something beefy. It wasn't half-baked. Which, I mean, RE3 wasn't half-baked. It was just... the recipe was never finished. They never finished the recipe, so it was like cooking cookies with no sugar. They forgot the sugar for Resident Evil 3, and the cookies they baked came out fucking cardboard. Oh. I mean, 45 minutes, dude. Holy shit, Matthew. Holy shit, Matthew. Thanks for the support. That's criminal at that point. At that point, it's a scam. Resident Evil 3 is a scam. I hate that game. I mean, the gameplay is fine. It's just like half of a game. Oh my god, it really is. And the gore is removed. Like, what happened? Man. I will say, if you guys want me to compliment the game, I will say the Hive 2 was awesome. I like the second Hive. I mean, I think they're basically the same thing, so I'd have to... I don't know, I'll play Resident Evil 3 again, just to be sure. Probably play it on assisted mode, because I don't care. Like, I could beat the game on hard. It's just, I don't care. The game is bad. Like, oh. Dylan, will we ever get another Condemned remake or new game? Your playthrough is still the best on YouTube. Thanks, Hardbody. Hey, if it's not public, I'll make it public. I really like that playthrough too. 6 hours and some is perfect for a game. It's just these days. I don't know. I don't think we'll get another Condemned. Unless it, like you said, reboot, remake. They'd have to relaunch it, basically. Thanks for subscribing, people. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. We'll be getting down to the brass tacks all the time. As in going live and looking at the details on these games. Because I, for one, think detail is being missed. YouTubers either want to say, oh, it sucks because it's woke. Or it sucks because it's got an agenda against me. Or, what's another one people say? Damn, Matthew coming through.
Matthew Flaherty donated $4.99 through Super Chat. They said Krauser and Salazar and the barn fight were cut, but they were wrong, dead wrong. Trust in Capcom. Also, Village Scam beat it under 2 hours.
I mean, that's 2 hours of time you'll never get back. So, I mean, might as well get it over quick, right? It's like getting a tooth pulled. You might as well just hurry up, you know? Let's not make this fucking 5 hours of pain. Let's just get down to it immediately. Thanks, Matthew, coming through with the triple.
Elsa donated €2 through Super Chat. Ashley, if you're watching, don't call cool guy out.
Elsa. We appreciate Gamer Girl coming through. Yeah, don't, Yo, what up, Muhammad? Yeah, don't be mean to cool guy. Ashley, if you can hear this, be nice. How's everyone doing tonight? What up, Doctor? What's the assessment? Hey, we got young meds in the house. RA4 is about to fulfill my Ada Wong fantasy. I disagree, man. I gotta say, They changed the voice actress. It's gonna be mid. It's guaranteed mid. I mean, taking away someone so talented and then replacing her for no reason. I don't care how talented the actress is in this new one. It's gonna sound inconsistent. Continuity is ruined. I'll have to ignore it. I'll literally have to ignore it. Thanks for being here, guys. Real Capcom fans play Ghosts and Goblins. Yes! I'll pin this. Ghosts and Goblins. What about Ghouls and Ghosts? How about that? Ashley. Got Death X in the house. Condemned was incredible. Hey, that was my favorite game to play for you guys. I would do it again. I would do it again multiple times. Make it a regular thing. Hey, my playthrough is on YouTube, the full thing. Or it's public, I mean. It's not unlisted. Condemned Criminal Origins full playthrough, Xbox Series S. It's got a cute little frog there with the blanket over his head. Damn. Yeah, I played that game twice, all the way through live. First time it took me like 5 streams. What the hell? I must have played it on hard mode or something. Let's see. 3, 6, 9... 14 hours. Dude, it took me 14 hours on my first... What the hell? Crazy. Ashley. She's going to be jumping into a garbage can, I think. Or maybe they took that out. I don't know. But yeah, guys. I remember, I ate up this rumor too. That they were taking away Krauser. Like Matthew said. And then, the reality struck. They're not taking away Krauser. They're, in fact, everything's intact. The whole game is here. And that satisfies my urge for more. Man, we originally thought this was going to be a next-gen exclusive. Like, yeah, right. They're going to put this game on everything they can. They said they want to. Ah, I love this trailer. It's so cinematic, but it gives you the right feel. You know what the artist was going for when they made this trailer. I hope we don't have problems. What up, Guts? The downgrade of Ashley? What do you mean? Man, you guys wanna you guys want Leon to talk about her tits? Or Lewis? Like, what the hell? Guys, it's one line. They didn't nerf Ashley. She doesn't have a health bar. I think she can help you out more now, though. Like, she can run and grab the ammo for you. I think she's upgraded. So wherever you heard that, keep an open mind when this game drops. Like, you'll know maybe with the demo. I don't know. You might find out with the demo if this game is living up to the expectation, the hype, or if it is a downgrade. Either way, I'll be there. But my hype level now is unheard of. I'll be critical. If something's wrong, I'll be critical as hell. Because this was Game of the Year from a lot of, viewpoints when it dropped. It got the award multiple times. No ballistics. Come on. No ballistics. You guys really need the ballistics line. Oh my god, I'm gonna make a fucking video on that too. Leave it out. Yo, Valentine.
Valentine donated $10 through Super Chat. Amigord, what did I miss?
kind of a lot, in a way. I've been going through this footage and kind of saying, you know, my piece on everything. When it comes to the first question we had was, or the first comment I mean was, I think there's too much Lewis. Talked about that, how I think Lewis was originally supposed to be in the game more. And I mean, he looks perfect. And I think part of what they showed with the most recent trailer with Resident Evil 4, that being the third trailer if you want to look it up, really, Valentin, I'd say it like this. They're showing off the mechanics, the AI, that it's not incompetent. It's not just Ashley saying, "Help me, Leon." It's going to be... It's an upgrade. They want to show off that upgrade. Let people really know. No questions asked. Like, definitive answers. That's what I love. I really do love it. Unfortunately, something that was also said was... Oops. By the way, it's not a soda, it's a water. Here, I'll hold that thought.
Matthew Flaherty donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Can't wait, only complaint is the rain looks A.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the rain, I personally think it looks good. I'd rather have 3D rain than what Rockstar gave us with the definitive edition of Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. Or say, trying to think of a proper way to align things in my mind. Thanks, Matthew. Yo, Christopher.
Christopher Cardarelli donated $5 through Super Chat. Re4 Remake looks like little promising on the remake.
Little promising on the remake? I hope you mean... I hope you're as hyped as I am. Christopher, thank you so much for the support. We'll be covering the hell out of this game. We'll be covering it like... We're gonna butter that toast, let's just say that. I feel like everything I've seen so far is promising. I feel like it is. There's nothing I haven't seen that detracts. Like what Matthew said about the rain, I seen it for a second, like what was in your minds. Like it's a little bit, it needs to be more transparent as what I think it is. Just bring down the transparency, just maybe like 0.2. Bring down the transparency 0.2 notches. And I think it'll be great. I think it'll be perfect. But to me, it's fine right now. I don't know what it is. Something about 3D rain. It feels like you're more of an object in that environment. Like the rain is literally hitting you and Ashley. Maybe I'll get to that in this footage here if I can find it. We might have, yeah, we already passed it, I'm pretty sure. But there was this part where they're climbing down the ladder and the rain is falling on them. And I thought that looked... you know, excellent. The reaction of the rain on them. But I think a lot of people have a problem with the rain. I just personally don't. I'm not sure why exactly. It's just something I see. Something feels good about it. Here, I think this is it. Chapter 5, sometime before this. I don't know. I'll take a very close look at the rain and whatnot when it drops. And I think, unfortunately, I will have to buy this on Xbox. 9 months, Dan Allen Gaming. Hey man, time flies when you're cooking up content. The rate at which we are cooking up content, Dan Allen Gaming, it's just, I mean, time flies. Busy people, busy bodies, busy minds. We keep it flowing, and we know how to get down to the brass tacks. Thanks for being a member for so long, Dan Allen. How do you manage to be a full-time streamer in this economy? Been thinking of taking the leap and starting another channel. It's tough, but if you have a fan base built up, even 20 people, ask them to spread the message, spread the word, and just, keep expanding. I mean, it is tough. It is tough. I won't say it's easy. Surviving entirely on YouTube, because I mean, you either have some shitty part-time job, which I'm not saying anything, job's a job, whatever. But if you either have some side thing and YouTube, and you don't put as much time into it as this, you can manage like that. But doing just streaming, you gotta have kind of a head start, honestly. So I don't know if I'd go balls deep into the streaming category just like immediately. If you have some pre-established hill, I guess, it can become a mountain. Keep building. If this does good, gives a heads up for Konami and their remake on how to... I tell you this, Christopher, that's why I bought a PlayStation 5. If that's not a solid remake, I'm going to be really sad. Genuine. I'll be really sad. Because it's important to me. Survival horror deserves to exist in a way that does make sense. I mean, truly, look at what they did with Dead Space. That is the most magnificent, perfect remake I've ever played. Despite any technical issues at the end of my live stream, whatever. Maybe it was the console, because I was playing it on an Xbox Series S. I don't know. Hope they improved the rain by now. Felt like GTA Trilogy. I didn't really see it. Just pre-ordered the RE4 remake. Hell yeah, cool class. Hype, just cautious hype. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Honeymoon phase? No. Who's saying honeymoon phase? Honeymoon phase? Let me put it this way. Everything I've seen so far is great. And if it's like the Resident Evil 2 remake, pardon me. If it's like that, but with all the story elements of RE4, and nothing left unturned, no enemy left out, no half measures, then I don't know what there is to complain about. I don't know what in the world you could complain about. They took away Ashley's ballistics. That's the only thing I've heard, and that is to me, it's low-hanging fruit. They took out my favorite line from the game, I'm gonna seethe. They killed the dog too, and you don't care, okay? So that's where, guys, the internet exists. Wink, wink. If the entire game is that one line to you, Ashley's ballistics. Let me just say there's a whole world out there of internet. Jeez. It's a survival horror game. It's so funny to me that's the main concern. He took out her ballistics. That ain't all they took out. I think it's a different direction. What's a guy gotta do? To do what? Live stream all the time? Work 19 hours daily on content and such. And if you don't have that much time, prepare to grind a lot more than that. I mean, prepare to use time. YouTube equals time. GTA Trilogy was the most shameless cash grab of all time. It's the worst, saddest. I don't even know where to put it. Straight into the trash can. It's basically a 0. They fucked up so bad. We shouldn't talk about that. It's so bad. It's like shit territory. It's like we're going straight into a porta potty. Or an outhouse. It's like we're literally diving into the hole in the ground. I'm serious. GTA Definitive Trilogy might be one of the most insulting, viciously irritating scam/cash grabs I've ever seen in my whole life. Rockstar, still, I'm pissed. You know what? Capcom and me, we're okay. Peter Fabiano is gone. This seems to be perfect. Village sucked to me. I'm sorry it sucked. No hate to any of the actors or people who put in the time, but they should have called it something else. I would have loved that. It would have been much better. Would have been a more average independent game to me. But it's in the IP of Resident Evil, and I must say, terrible game in terms of Resident Evil. I gotta remake that video. Not a Resident Evil game. I gotta remake that. Because I've got so many more things to say now that I've experienced Shadows of Rose. Oh, God. People think Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village are the definitive returns. I disagree so strongly. Wolong any good? Dan Allen. I give it a 0, brother. I'm sorry. If you think the fire in the Callisto Protocol looked bad, this game looks so bad. I mean, the graphics are so bad. You know what, Dan Allen? I dare you to make it look good. If you're going to make content on Wolong Fallen Dynasty, I dare you to make it look good. If you do, I'll super thanks you on the video. If you can make that game look good, Dan Allen, I will super thanks you on the video. I will make sure that happens, because damn, bro. I think it's terrible. It gets a literal 0 from me because I felt not one bit of enjoyment. It was pure pain. I'm not even kidding. I gave it a 0, which I don't hand out that score lightly. The only other game I've given like a 0 is Scorn. Scorn, that's the worst game to me. Like in the last few years, that's the worst. I'm sorry, but I really feel that way. I know some people appreciate the symbolism, the art, the story, but that's the most basic game I've ever played. It makes me upset. Graphically bad, hard game. Oh, yes, graphically, Dan. PlayStation 3. Okay? PlayStation 3. The difficulty level, pure insanity. I mean, you will have every inch covered. You will have 1 HP left on an enemy, and they will come out with this attack and just slash you. A basic enemy, too. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, 0 from Dillon In The Details. Team Ninja, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? I mean, it's okay. Not every game's gotta appeal to me. Hell yeah, Dan Allen. We gotta talk RE4 Remake, Atomic Heart, and Scorn. I would love to, man. Oh, I reinstalled the phone number and such. I'm gonna look and make sure that it's the same phone number from before, but we're gonna reopen the lines. I had a dream, actually, about reopening the lines and stuff. So it's gonna be quite magnificent. New chapter. Big things coming. Hopefully reformat the whole show, because you know how chat looks atrocious to me. If I could make the production of this show better, I'd feel more confident in the future. Never heard your thoughts on Hogwarts. Dan Allen. Unfortunately, man, I'm still cooking up the video for it. It's not going to be too complex. It's going to be me talking mostly about my experience and why I think it was one of the worst streaming experiences ever. One side of the audience is not judging the game at all. They think it's a hate device or something. And then the other side of the audience... As someone who wasn't there for too much Harry Potter and wasn't really looking forward to this, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. They created a fully functioning game. The same people who created Cars 3. A fully functioning open world game that makes sense. But unfortunately, the social commentary surrounding that game ruined the experience for me. So it's a game I'm going to entirely play offline when I've cleaned my mind of all this nonsense. I'm going to play it entirely no streaming, because the entire talk surrounding it wasn't on the mechanics or the world. It was all about politics and substanceless dialogues that mean nothing to me. Like, the game is what matters. Hundreds of people worked on that game. I can't wait to talk about it, just to bury it, you know, just to bury it, and then play it quietly alone. I hope that's a fitting summary. Atomic Heart was mid to me. Well, that comment to me is pretty mid. In fact, it's lower than mid. I'd say it's below par. But we accept the comment. Atomic Heart to me is the best game so far in 2023. And I have just begun talking about it. I'll talk about that game for years to come. Best Game Pass game I've ever played. Better than Halo Infinite. Better than everything. Everything on Game Pass, it's better. 2 of 2 Mercenaries is DLC. Probably will have 3 characters, separate ways and assignments. Lots of issues in RE4? Well, Patrick, I'm sorry to hear that, but I still have faith. I'm not losing faith in this project. Mercenaries to me is extra. It can be DLC to me. The original Mercenaries mode I enjoyed, but I didn't play a lot. It's like extra content to me. When I'm tired of playing the main story, hop over on Mercenaries. Read my first comment above. Don't be scared of the cracks. I already looked, man. Vegetarian. I was tempted to pre-order GTA Trilogy. So glad I didn't. Yeah, as a content creator, I gotta say, I had to buy it. I wish I didn't, but I had to buy it, and it sucked so bad. It's one of the worst abominations I've purchased. Let's see. I am talking. I've been talking the whole time. Don't know what you mean. Marco Filo. RE4 Remake looks good, but still going to wait until it goes on sale? Why? This is a day one purchase, man. You gotta be... Dude, you're gonna buy those other slops, but this is not worth the purchase? Dude. Philo. Why don't you save up for this one? You know, you don't... Save up for this one, man. Come on. Yeah, this is actually where I wanted to look, but forget where. Yeah, maybe here. The rain, the way it hits Leon and Ashley, I really love. Maybe the rain could be taken down just a notch, but I really do think it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Salazar. Looks like a grandma? Patrick, I don't know what you mean. Patrick. Salazar looks like a grandmother? Dude, I haven't seen my grandma in a while, but she sure as shit didn't look like that. Here, let's see where Salazar... No, wait. Where is Salazar? Ramon Salazar. God, I love... Oh, man, the performances from the original. I hope they're maintained here. Although I know it's a different story, you know. It's a different tone. It's a different tone, I'd say. Where is Ramon Salazar? Don't know where he is. I don't know. I should just do a video, because going over this footage over and over again, I mean, I feel like I've said it. I have faith because everything I've seen so far is maintained from the original. There's nothing left out. What? That one? Salazar looks like a grandmother. Ashley looks perfect. Literally perfect. I want to make a video where I just simp. Just Ashley is the best. Way better. Not a downgrade. An upgrade. The real life chick is perfect too. Ramon Salazar. Grandmother Salazar. I think Sadler looks amazing, especially with the hood down. It's like insane. Ramon Salazar. Yeah, exactly, Vag. It is easy to tweak the rain. I don't see any reason they can't tone it down just a notch. I would go less than a notch. I'd go like a smidgen. A smidgen at most. I don't want it to, you know, decrease the effect too much, because I like it. I think people are super hypercritical these days, and I get it. It's the internet, and everyone's like picking everything apart, but you guys got to realize sometimes it's... yeah. Sometimes it's not time to drag it down. Patrick Swayze is, if you suspect that, that's not good. We don't allow that guy in here anymore. Yeah, exactly, Vag. I have to buy the crap so you guys don't have to. I mean, you know, sometimes I'm willing to take the punches. GTA was one of the times, it's like, I took the punch and it hurt, but it was worth it, but it still sucked. Like, I will never return to that game. The trilogy, to me, is dead. It's like a 3 out of 10 at best. I mean, it kind of preserves some of the original things about GTA, but fuck. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible product.
Elsa, I have no issues with the rain. I'd be rather concerned about several gameplay elements.
Not about the shaders and effects. Exactly. You know what? That's what I'm saying. It's more about how it plays, rather than what it looks like. To me, graphics, style, presentation, these things are important to a game being successful, but it's still more about the mechanics, the core gameplay mechanics, how you play, how it feels to play. This is essential. It's absolutely essential. The rain? See, with GTA Definitive Trilogy, people are comparing that rain to this rain. Like, that was criminal. That was fucking... comparing the two is like... A night and day difference. This is not that bad. That was horrendous. It was unwatchable, actually. If you haven't seen the rain from the GTA 3 Definitive Edition, go watch the rain. Just type in GTA 3 rain. Oh. Or comparison to the original. That'd be a good video. I'm sure it's been made, but... Maybe I'll have to do something extra this month. Just like Atomic Heart, GFX are good, but the gameplay is boring. I like Atomic Heart a lot. I like the gameplay and the feeling of it. The weapons have weight and control. They're kind of squirrely as well, flying all over the place if you want them to. Swinging a fire axe feels amazing. Swinging all the weapons feels amazing. I love Atomic Heart. 9 point something out of 10. I haven't decided on a final score. Resident Evil 4 PSVR all day. I gave it a try, and while I like it, it's still Resident Evil 4. We need more. Like, it's cool for a few hours. It's Resident Evil 4. Every port of that game, to me, has been somewhat of a cash grab. I can't remember a time when it made sense. Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube is all I've ever needed. Definitively, all I've ever needed. I'm trying to think why I even own that game. Oh, it's just because I can't fucking plug in my GameCube. It's just impossible. Old Granny Salazar. Atomic Heart is not that boring to me. I love the game. I suggest Atomic Heart. Buy it. It's their first game they developed. Please support Atomic Heart. They did a really good job. The gameplay feels fun as fuck to me. And it's an open world game, kind of. I'm not going to shy away from games that are, you know, people have a political problem with them. I never have. I've never shied away from that. Last of Us Part 2, Mafia 3, even Red Dead Redemption 2. Some of my favorite games. Like, people have a political problem with them, or it wasn't hardcore enough. They're fun games, and I like them. Even if Mafia 3 is broken. I think it's funny. Nah, I spent $84 on Hogwarts. God, why did you do that, Philo? Please! Why would you spend $84 on it if you're not a content creator? Why would you... Do you like the new Bull Enemy? Very uninspired. Bull Enemy. I don't know what you mean. Hey, Megan! Do you suspect that Patrick is the devil? I don't think Patrick Swayze is the devil. Patrick's been here longer than the devil has, I believe. Devil used to hate my channel. He called me a bad word that I have a screenshot of. And I've thought about it ever since. Every donation he made, I thought about that picture. I can't check his account. I don't think Patrick is the devil. Patrick's been... I think Patrick's fine. Patrick has supported the show, I believe. And he's not saying anything bad. He's keeping chat moving. So I think Patrick's fine. Patrick. Let me end this poll. Most anticipated game of 2023. 59% say yes, so I'm gonna say, it's pretty down the middle. Well, if this isn't the most anticipated game of 2023, what is? Starfield? I don't know if Armored Core is coming out this year, but I've heard that as well. Take a nap. I ain't no devil. The bull enemy is a new type. I ain't no devil. Please let me know your thoughts on it. I ain't no devil. Yeah, Megan, relax. Have a juice cup. I ain't no devil. I like that. I like that terminology. Spider-Man 2. Is that coming this year? I guess it must, right? Must be. Hoping Diablo 4 will be good. Diablo 4. Here, let me take a look, man. June 2nd, 2023. Damn. Uh-oh. Here, let's see what's going on here. There's someone begging not to pre-order it. Please don't pre-order. Open beta's next month. Hey, you know what? Definitely don't pre-order the game, because if they're gonna show off what it can do beforehand, like, you might want to hold back. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Final Fantasy 16. You know what, man? I'll be honest with you. It looks less than satisfactory to me. That's the best way I can say that. But mainly, something about the coloration or the tone just feels off as far as Final Fantasy goes. But I'm hoping it's good. I hope I'm wrong. I liked Final Fantasy 15, and I didn't think I would. So there we go. There's the reality. Only two games I was looking forward to was Atomic Heart and Hogwarts. Oh, Philo. Oh, Philo. What the? Trying to get down to the brass tacks on the iffy parts of RE4. Well, I can talk about anything I want, and so can the community. I don't see a badge next to your name dictating what we talk about. So I'll run the show if you don't mind. Why are you being so rude, man? I've talked to you almost the whole time and you're being a little bit rude. Kind of putting a sour taste in my mouth now. Opinions are opinions. Those don't make me mad, but rudeness? Unacceptable. Maybe we should go members only mode for a while. Because I'm starting to experience some rudeness. I asked the question, what was the most anticipated fucking game of the year for people? You want to be rude to me? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Haven't seen that troublemaker prisoner for quite some time. Yeah, where the hell is prisoner? What a fake fan. We got a fake fan in here, guys. Hey! Oh, wait, he's not in here. He's gone. What does it mean? Is there a solution to this puzzle? Am I supposed to do something? Should I push a button? Never mind. The ancient oracle.
We appreciate the ancient oracle.
Told you he's suspicious. Yeah, it's starting to piss me off a little bit. In fact, how many non-members do we have in here? This guy just screwed up. Spooky. We got Spooky in here. We got characters I can't pronounce because they're not the same language that I speak. But we appreciate. Frank Caves. Prisoner took off. Need to give him a wrench as punishment. Give him a wrench as punishment? Jeez, Frank, what are you, a fucking torturer? Give him a wrench? Dude, being a moderator is fucking so painful. I can almost not describe it, actually. It's so painful, I cry. Every time someone makes me a moderator, I instantly burst into tears, and I just break down and say, what the fuck did I do? You gave me a wrench? Are you implying that I'm a tool to you? That I'm a piece of hardware? Because I'm not. I'm not a piece of hardware. Lucas. Lucas. He's the one that wanted the wrenches gone. Well, there you go. We'll give Prisoner the only wrench, and he'll have to be moderator. Announcing our only moderator. If you get timed out, it's Prisoner. My name means fire ice cream. That's cool. That sounds fucking delicious, like spicy ice cream. I will eat some fucking ice cream. That much I can assure you. I will eat a serious amount of ice cream. And then feel horrible right after. See, this is why I take the screen away, because you guys be posting some, like, spicy content. And I'm like, I can't show that. Too spicy. Here, let's see. Someone asked about Silent Hill. Oh, by the way, this is my channel, Dillon In The Details, aka the Brass Tacks. Let's get that on the screen, could you guys? Oh, there you go. There's my channel. In fact, there we go. Here's my channel, guys, Dillon In The Details. Make sure you subscribe to it, because I create content on occasion. There you go. A content creator. I make a surplus of videos on various subjects, ranging anything from Resident Evil 4, Atomic Heart, Money Men, Call of Duty, terrible fucking worthless games like Forspoken that make me want to throw myself against the wall. Atomic Heart sucks? Question mark. It definitely doesn't. I almost want to take that video down. I swear I had a Silent Hill video. Yeah, this is an important video. If you haven't watched this, please. This video matters. It's like, it does. All about the money. Moderator is a death sentence. It definitely hurts a lot. It's a lot of pain. It's like putting a fucking, like a toolbox on your back. You know, the big red kind that is like stacks of fucking metal drawers, different tools inside. It's like putting that on your back.
Michael Philo donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Philo, thanks for the vibes, man. You gotta be saving up for that Resident Evil 4, bro. What you doing supporting me? Save up for Resident Evil. That could have been $2, in the piggy bank. Here, I'm gonna... Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But buy Resident Evil 4. It'll do good things for you. Okay. Okay.
Konami has just revealed that in a matter of days from this recording, on October 19th at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, we're going to see the next installment for the Silent Hill series. While this may be exciting, it's also terrifying to think that 2022, we're finally getting news for Silent Hill. This is something people have wanted for so long, it's just really down to this. Everyone is tired of waiting. Everyone is tired of being fooled. If they're going to give us Silent Hill, I hope they do it in the right way. But quite frankly, in the decade that it is, where we have nothing more than remasters, remakes, and rehashes, it's safe to say that this is undoubtedly going to be something from the past coming back to haunt us. Hopefully in a significantly great way. You know, something really juicy and horrific. Something that actually goes to the survival horror levels. The depths.
I like this video, but it's old. Oh, here it is. Silent Hill 2 Remake. Will it deliver? Yeah, that video's old. I need to take that crap down. Some of my videos just need to be taken away.
Konami has seemingly pulled out an entire deck of cards, and a royal flush has fallen before us. Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill F, Silent Hill Ascension, and Silent Hill Townfall.
I forgot about those.
All coming forward to us from a place of darkness we once happened to walk. But with Silent Hill 2, I'm a little less excited, but don't get me wrong, I'm still there with you guys. It just, to me, doesn't necessarily need this kind of treatment. From my perspective, James Sunderland, one of the most iconic characters in all of Silent Hill, has turned into what I would call a gigantic crybaby. Now, this James still looks kind of similar, like you can tell, but at the same time, he emotes way too much. The emotion on his face is too perplexing, too powerful. So it leaves me to wonder, what are they going to do to other iconic characters? Like Maria. That would be one of the main problems I'd have with Bloober moving forward on this remake. The characters themselves are icons, and go above and beyond when it comes to telling a story. If they try to tell the same story with these characters, I just don't know what might happen. But I can tell you from what I can see here is they got the iconic location perfect. I mean verbatim, it looks fantastic. And from what I can tell, the entire map is there. Although I will have to take a closer look at that map. I'm wondering if this imagery is going to remain the same throughout, or if we're going to get something a little bit more different. This isn't exactly what's coming from Bloober, so we'll see what the main component is of their gameplay factor. But from what I've just learned is that the entire gameplay sequence will be seamless. Now that to me is more than compelling. But moving forward with Silent Hill 2, if we're going to see it done right, they need to pay close attention to the characters from before, and maybe not fully represent them with clones, but maybe just take away some of the notes that they can from the original Silent Hill 2. Because if they screw this up, then permanently there is damage done to the entire series. Silent Hill 2 is one of the most iconic, and it's pretty much the same vein as Resident Evil 2. There's a reason they went straight to Resident Evil 2 to remake that. With Silent Hill 2, it's like, yeah, everyone remembers James, Maria, Pyramid Head. Shit, this is going to be a slam dunk of a moneymaker. But will it maintain that legacy of top-shelf material? Whereas Silent Hill in the past has brought us survival horror beyond our imagination. And to be honest, we need that back. We do need it back. In this era where Silent Hill is coming back, Resident Evil 4 being remade, we've still got time for Callisto Protocol, Slitterhead becomes a reality.
Even Dead Space, maybe there's room for that too. But when we get down to the brass tacks, those are stories for different occasions. But the bottom line here today is that I'm with you guys. I'm excited for Silent Hill 2, but only if they can do it right. And nothing has been proven to me thus far. But we'll find out. Until next time, folks. Ta-ta.
Holy fuck. That was a really good video. Jesus. That was better than I normally do. Holy fucking hell. That was awesome. Damn. Well, I don't need to say another word. That was like literally everything. It was almost too good. 3 minutes? That's... Limitations of the past are features of the future. Like retro, I'm trying to think, like Puppet House, or what is their name? The indie creators who create like retro style games. Like, I forget what it's called. There's a certain aesthetic or whatever to it. Silent Hill needs a lot of fog. Too much fog? What? You guys are wild. Opinions are all over the place. 3 Worlds of Silent Hill. I mean, well, to me, it looks right, but does it feel right? Is James going to experience emotion that... I don't know. I don't know if it can be personified right. It was a dreamlike game. There was a lot of dreaminess to it. It was almost like you were stuck in a nightmare. Like, one that can't exist. Hello there! Hope you're doing well. They would never have begun to understand the movie. It's like if someone never played Silent Hill, they would never have begun to understand the movie. Huh. I see what you mean, like it doesn't translate to audiences. Outside of those who have played the game. I don't know. Hey, guy. Hell yeah. Ah, man. How long have we been here? Let's see the time. My bones are starting to ache. About 2 hours and then some. I heard a lot about what happened with Michael Day's life. Well, what do you want to hear, partner? Well, what do you want to hear? Want to hear more? How may I help you? How may I service the content? Dillon in the Details, once again, live. Silent Hill had 3 worlds. The normal, the foggy, ash, minimal monsters, and the hell type with Pyramid Head. Right on, Vag. I just want a reason why he just randomly snapped. I don't know what that means. Randomly snapped. Randomly snapped. Because grinding content is tough. And it fucking hurts the body. It hurts the mind. I don't know. I don't think I have a reason for you. Why he randomly snapped. I don't know. Someone else fill him in. I don't know how to do that. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm just looking at the previous content here. I want to make sure I remind people that Silent Hill has 5 games coming out. 4 or 5 games. This one being the most important one to me. After Konami's breathtaking announcement that they have 4 Silent Hill games lined up for their fans, it's time to move forward on what I think is the most ambitious and interesting Silent Hill project to date. Silent Hill Townfall is what I'm most hyped for. The creators
This looks so awesome.
suggested the fans take a look closer into the footage and see what's inside. There are secrets within to be found, and I tell you what, this has me hyped unlike any other. When we get down to it, the imagery seems to be quite clearly relative to PT and Silent Hills. The format they used was first-person perspective, and while I understand that No Code, the developer of this game, hasn't produced anything quite that intense yet, they very well could, but I'm not expecting that either. What I'm expecting is an alternative Silent Hill tale, told from a perspective that is fresh and new. In my opinion, that's what the franchise needed after all. Something to clean it up and change the course. The direction is really just too stagnant. It's been staying the same for so long. Now at this point, with Silent Hill returning, I'm still excited for Silent Hill 2, but I'm more excited for their fresh projects, their totally new, unseen, untold stories that will show us that they know how to get Silent Hill done in more ways than one. More ways than just attacking our nostalgia and reselling us the same game. To be blunt with you, Silent Hill is a franchise that never should have fallen off. With ideas
It's
like
true.
Shattered Memories, Silent Hill 4, The Room, there are so many different directions they could have taken it, and they can take it, that we have all the potential to move forward on Silent Hill, as long as it makes sense. Until next time, ta-ta.
Damn. Dude, some of my videos are bangers. Holy fuck. Dude. I liked that. Dude, my Silent Hill videos, must be my favorite game. Why are they all good? Jesus. Simply cannot decide. Either way, people, I'm getting a little bit snoozed out. Get a little bit snoozed out on this. If you guys have any, thing to wrap it up with, let me know. If there's anything to wrap up this little live stream. I feel like we talked more about Resident Evil 4 than I have in a long time. 25 days left until it's here. Actually, 24 now. It's 24 days until it's here. I'm just looking back at previous shit. I don't know, some of my stuff I don't like. Some of my stuff I hate. Ta-ta. Hell yeah, have a good one. Beverage. I'm gonna call you Beverage. Silent Hill is an evil town. Yeah, it just burns forever. Just burns forever. 1408. Fuck yeah, that is a great... Oh, man, John Cusack really knocked it out of the park. I think that movie is so incredible. It's such a mind trip. It's like... it's just a great movie. If you like ghostly, dimensional, like you're trapped in a dimension of... where time and actions don't matter. It's just really strange. It's very ghost-like. I'd wrap it up, but I'd rather leave that kind of stuff to you. Right on, Elsa. Right on, Elsa. Patrick Swayze apologize. Yeah, I seen him apologize twice. Look, Lucas. I don't know if this is a human thing I just do, but I will ignore someone who is not nice to me for a minute. A minute. I will ignore them. That's just how I am. If someone's rude to me or making me feel uncomfortable, I ignore them. That's just how it is. Mentally, I can't just, can't do it. I'm sure you understand. Thank you, though. 50 people have died in that room. Well, I mean, imagine if he was the one who lived. Vegetarian. It's like, some things, some leaps and bounds in terms of, a leap of faith. Like, hey, I'm going to try this, even though I'm probably
doomed. It's like, yeah, sometimes, makes sense to take that jump. I just block. Prisoner. I just block. I think Dutch Vanderlyn also just blocks. I just block them immediately. Get blocked, pleb. Get fucking blocked. I will block everyone. I'm gonna be the man who blocked everyone in the whole world. Everyone will be blocked. Christopher Judge lacks respect. Oh, what a stupid ass video. I could make a video like that about everybody. This person lacks respect. Everyone is blocked. Everyone is banned. Thank you for joining tonight. We will be back, but everyone will be blocked. So, yeah. And let's see what my biggest videos are on the channel real quick. Biggest videos on the channel. I hate this. I hate this. Blocked. You have been blocked. I have blocked you. Like it's a big fucking deal. I have blocked you, so I win. Oh, lordy. I have blocked you, so I win. 219,000 views, 40,000 views, 22,000 views, 20,000 views, 15,000, 12,000, 9,000. I gotta remake this video. This is fucking trash. Resident Evil Village is not Resident Evil. What a fucking terrible video. Oh my god. You click on that, cringe. Well, maybe not that bad, but I don't like it. My mic was in the shot. It was like terrible. Oh. Skyrim Anniversary Edition versus Elden Ring. I can't even look at it. I don't even want to look at it. Some videos I can't even watch. Some of these are really good, man. The worst Resident Evil game. Village is the worst Resident Evil game. Some of these bring joy to me. Some of these bring great joy to me. Oh my god. Elden Ring is dead. Probably. Probably. Oh my god. Who is this video game maniac? Elden Ring is another Oh, Jesus. Somebody better give this man a reality check. Hey, though, look at this. GTA Definitive Edition Trilogy is trash. That deserves to be up there, big time. The Definitive Edition of GTA Trilogy is trash. That's fucking... I should make 100 more thumbnails like that. Something's correct about me being in the thumbnail. And all those bodacious babes. You play JRPGs like a dragon? I like Judgment. I don't know. I don't... You'd have to show me a list of JRPGs. I'd say yes. They have some of the best, finest mechanics, some of the best storytelling in the industry. Block 'em all. Hell yeah, King Venom. I try to be chill. Hell yeah, Axel. Dark arts of content creation will always be a mystery to me. The dark arts of content creation? Hey, I tell you what. I'll give you 30-second instructions. Whatever subject you want to talk about, make sure it's a subject you have passion for and are willing to say things at an elevated rate about. Like, this sucks. Or this is the best thing I've ever seen. Pick one of the two extreme, formats or whatever. And make a thumbnail where you're cringing at it, and then a picture of the least cool part of the game. There you go. There you go. 22,000 views. Easy. Every time. Well, maybe not 22, but it'll add up. There you go. That's how you do it. There's no secret to it. Just film the video, post the video. Editing is kind of important, but not really. All the Cyberpunk footage, I kind of put it together in a way that was unedited, but it was cut down. So I made 3 videos out of it instead of just one. And they're each like 20 minutes long, which is a little ridiculous. Little ridiculous. I can tell what content works here, though. And if you see a pattern, this is the pattern forever. We don't deviate from this. If you expect me to get into Dance Dance Revolution or like, I don't know, Fashion Simulator, it won't ever happen. What works on Dillon In The Details is survival horror and open world games. And apparently Halloween Kills. So maybe we should talk about that shit some more. I think Halloween Ends was incredible, so maybe that's a good video to make. Because I think people hate that movie, and I love it, kind of. I think it was a great movie. People are seething at nothing. Yeah, Lucas, I'm always trying to get a little bit better at what I do. If I'm not getting better, I'm getting worse. Simple as that. I aim high, but I know realistically, my boundaries. I just, I don't know. I enjoy it, especially videos like State of Decay 3 and Serious Trouble. I like seeing that reach 12,000 views, because that means, it's not like pure gameplay like Cyberpunk was, or well, actually most of these are like this. Dying Light 2 is Cyberpunk 2077 in disguise. None of my footage, but I edited it perfectly. Not to brag, but it's funny to me. Because it is literally Cyberpunk, if you look at it. But, I mean, it didn't turn out that bad. It's just the way they were talking about this game was definitely not a W. Like, scary.
And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world. Each player's game experience will be unique.
And that was just a glimpse of how complex the branching storyline in Cyberpunk 2077 can get. Every decision you make will have consequences. Your choices will shape how the world reacts to you and affect your relationships with those around you.
Oh! Wow. Holy fuck. That's probably the best 37 seconds I produced on the whole channel. Holy fuck. I barely did anything. All I did was compare... Holy shit, dude. That... Whew. I think we're just gonna call it there. That was... Sometimes I impress myself. You made many good videos. Hell yeah, Elsa, I appreciate that. Very kind words. Yeah, State of Decay, believe me, I've already had the thumbnail. The second I seen that was reaching like thousands of views, I already had the next video in mind. The reason I haven't made it or put it up yet is because I'm waiting for more words on State of Decay 3. I have all the necessary content to make, videos on it. I'm just waiting for a little bit more news. If we're seriously years off from State of Decay 3, I don't want to start making videos and, I'm not a clickbait man, Not a clickbait man. I don't like clickbait. Not my cup of tea. And in fact, it's not even allowed on YouTube anymore, so everyone better watch out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. We're going to call it a night. I appreciate y'all getting down to the brass tacks on the reality of the situation with Resident Evil 4, keeping chat flowing. pumping up the super chat. We appreciate all that coming through with donation support. But most of all, I'm glad you guys were here in terms of discussion and transparency. Like, I'm excited as fuck. I hope you guys are too, but I understand if you're a little cautious because it is Capcom after all. Maybe not. They may not be the best in the world at what they do. And they have had some missteps. Let's call it missteps. But from everything I've seen, it's very hard to complain. So I won't. Appreciate you. Yeah, I do have a Nintendo Switch. Mucho respect. No problem, Lucas. No problem, Elsa. We got you. Thank you for going hard, Bash Tanks. Hell yeah, axe hole. No problem. Appreciate you guys. Philo in the house. Everyone have a good one. Yes, indeed. We will. We will. After this, I'm going to clean up a little bit. Maybe get on the treadmill. Until next time, folks, may every road lead you to warm sands. But until then, ta-ta.